Hey, good morning. It's day 7 of the trek. I usually start off this kind of video with my room, but today you can see you can see my breath. It's so cold out. I don't think the camera can capture it, but yeah, today we're actually leaving. So actually, by right, based on the itinerary, we are actually gonna be staying. I'm gonna be staying here for another night for a rest day, but I actually took my rest day at where was that? I took it at Dingbuche. So I told my guide that let's go further. Let's just go straight to the moon. So today we're headed right to Lobuche. Lobuche is the next step of this trek, which is one stop before Everest Base Camp and one stop before we actually get to Gorak Shep. Yeah. So from there we will go to Kalapata as well. Just as I'm filming this, I see this poor little boy snuggle all out in the cold. I think the temperature right now is definitely less than -3, -5 kind of thing. So this is breakfast for today. This is local noodle soup. So the local noodle soup is actually kind of like made by themselves based on what I heard. And then I have honey ginger lemon tea. So this actually helps with altitude issues and anything, but I currently don't have that, so it's kind of like more of like for me to kind of rejuvenate myself, and then I can climb higher after that. Yeah. So we're on our way to Lobuche. We're taking a rest here, and here's the view. I think we're headed towards that direction right there to get to Lobuche, which is the rest day for today. So yeah. Honestly, I don't know how he found us, but it's kind of just continuing to follow us through our trek. So today is kind of like a day 2 for our little group here. Now he's just rolling around in the kind of just rolling around, enjoying the entire cold grass. That was his pace. This slow pace, slowly walk. Yeah, so you don't make the altitude sickness. It's as slow as I can get. We'll walk 10 km today. Yeah, slow walks. Real cool here. Yeah, hopefully I get there by lunchtime. My lunch place at least. Yeah. So apart from yaks, you can see that there's actually the village people that bring their items from one village to the other. Yeah, such as pots and pans and other necessities. So as you can see, I'm not the only one taking this route now. My guy has to follow me and take the same kind of pacing that I'm taking, so he doesn't move too fast and too far away. This used to look like a very old village that has now kind of been abandoned. You can see all these walls that they have built up. I think these are all for vegetation, but the land has kind of gone barren, as you can see. And there's this house here. It's a traditional Nepalese house that has kind of been abandoned. The path kind of just looks like this onwards. So after a couple of hours of trekking, you can actually see a lunch place somewhere over there. Really steaming screen right now because it's so bright. Yeah. Here is where you can see two groups of people kind of separating. This group is actually headed to Lobuche. This is where we'll be headed to the following day after we visit Kalapata, and then there's this other group where we're headed to Lobuche, which is where we're headed now. So here's the two indications of the road I mentioned earlier. One is to Karachi, one is to Dingbuche. So this trail here is this little tiny people moving. Looks like ants here from afar. That's where they are now. Here's the river that flows down from Everest Base Camp, or even the top of Everest. Flows down all the way from top. So we're gonna cross this bridge. So this is probably one of the most unstable bridges I've ever seen, but we're gonna cross this one. So you can see my guide right now is playing with the water. The water is definitely freezing cold. Yeah. We're now passing the bridge. It's kind of like a made-up bridge. Yeah, it's actually shaky, just moving lines. Below is some metal bars. You can see the water flow here. Actually very, very fast. But it's a very short bridge, so thankfully I'm okay. Just going garlic soup for the next few days, next few meals. I'm gonna keep having this until we get to base camp and correct ship and back. That's where we're gonna climb up. Once we get past there, that will be Lobuche. We just came from Dingbuche down there. We had our lunch and we're heading straight up the hill. Up and then straight forward. 30 minutes we'll reach Dingbuche. This is the end stop for the night. So here you can see we've climbed up to the top of the Dingbuche, towards Lobuche, and you can see all these memorials of all these people who have kind of like passed away while they're trying to climb up to Mount Everest, to the top, the tippy top of the Mount Everest. So they actually create a memorial for all of them. Yeah. So some of them are with signboards all the way even at the top. So yeah, some of them are just dedicated to them. We're still on track to Lobuche. I still don't feel good this time. I think I'm caught with the altitude sickness yet again at 4,900 meters in altitude. We still don't see Lobuche inside. It's just so yeah, just a lot more walking of this at a very slow pace. Hopefully we'll get there in a very fast time. I'm gonna try to climb up there and then get a little bit of shake off the altitude. Once I go higher and I come back down. Yeah. Can't see the town now, but Lobuche. I'm tired. Come on, try now. Right now, suffering from altitude exhaustion. I'm now here at Lobuche. So here's where I will rest for tonight, and I'll see if I can climb up or down tomorrow. Yeah. So I just reached Lobuche, and I'll see if the camera can catch it. So it has started to snow. Little snowflakes, but little snowflakes. Yeah, my guide is actually bringing me up a little higher so I can get the altitude in check. So when we come down, we will be comfortable in the current altitude height. Yeah, it's raining, it's snowing right now. So cool. I haven't seen snow before. It's snowing. Didn't expect this on this trek. So we reached the top of the altitude training. As you can see, it's still snowing. So you can see a giant ice lake here, this little lake here just below, and there's a ice cave of some sort. Yeah. got to see a little bit of the glacier kind of cracking down. Kind of stopped there already. Here's the town of Lobuche. Right here you have a random helipad. For kind of like emergency, as well as those people who are kind of like given up going to base camp, they just take a helicopter to the base camp. Or maybe they're coming back from there. So now we're gonna do a walkthrough to my room. So this hotel here, this is my hotel. It's called the Alpine Home and Bakery, I think. Or Alpine Home and Restaurant. Let's go. Nothing too fancy. Stacked up. So very dark alleys. Seeing if you can see the toilet. Oh, you can. It's locked up. Oh, this is a shower. Sorry. This is the view of the toilet. Very simple. Poop and flush. Pee and flush. Basically, very mountainy kind of terrain here. So this is my room. I have room number 10. Let me find the key. I think right now it's about negative something. Here's the key card that indicates that it's number 10. Simple lock. Top door to open. There we go. And it's blocked by my switch on the light to get a better view of the room. It's blocked by my bag. Power bank, some wires. A dustbin and a single bed. And my view is just a simple view of the mountain. There we go. Yeah. It's not the moon, that's the light bulb. Just the light bulb of the room. So there we go. So dinner for tonight is garlic soup. I think right now I'm just having garlic soup all the way until I get right down, because it's more watery and I don't feel hungry at this point in time. So this is the tea house. There's a dining area. So we are showing some dining area here, and then there's a lot of people eating. It's where we eat our dinner once we get to here. Probably breakfast as well. Yeah.